I'm Everett Johnson, I'm 19 years old, I'm applying for the ice station competition, and this is Antarctica. So what does Antarctica mean to me personally? After living in 6 different countries growing up and really, getting to know people from all over the world, Antarctica to me is a global commons. It represents the Pandora's box of our collective humanity. Antarctica is where the hope lies if we're able to curb the worst effects of anthropogenic climate change. And I truly believe that if we are able to stop those things, that is where hope lies. But if we're unable to keep the top on our metaphorical Pandora's box, then things are going to get bad really quickly. Which leads me to my second point, is why should young people care about Antarctica and Antarctic conservation? I believe that they should care because if the ice shelves begin to melt, there would be 200 feet of sea level rise, which would devastate ecosystems around the world, would wipe out entire ecosystems and islands, entire countries. I believe that it would cause more heat to be absorbed by the ocean, raising ocean levels, devastating ocean ecosystems. It is a tipping point in the climate and planetary crisis, and would mean that several more planetary boundaries have been crossed. And so that would be really, really bad news. But those are reasons that anyone should care about what happens to Antarctica. I believe that young people should care simply because old people won't. Antarctica has been melting since 1979. That was generations ago. And that's not to say that plenty of older people have done a lot to protect Antarctica. Scientists, activists, students, and researchers have done a lot, and intergenerational collaboration and learning is incredibly important. But we need young people to take up the mantle, to take up the torch, and defend our Earth and protect Antarctica, because of all of the reasons why it matters to all of us, it matters to young people the most, because this is the future that we're stepping into, and it's going to be us and it's going to be our children that will be witnessing the worst effects of it. And this moves me to my third point. If I'm going to go to Antarctica as an Antarctic ambassador, I need to do something with that. I need to do something with that experience. And so I would launch something called the Thick Skin Initiative. I go to college in the US, I would make an alliance with universities and colleges across the world, and going all the way down to primary school. And it would effectively work as a information and advocacy group, but also in this climate, in the Antarctic climate, animals need to have thick skin. The penguins, the seals, they have to have thick skin to withstand the cold. We need thick skin in this climate when climate research and conservation are under attack. And we also need to have thick skin when we're going into conversations with people that we disagree with. And so my organization would give people the tools and the science to have effective communication with people that we disagree with in order to convince them that this is an important thing that we need to care about and we need to do if we're going to prevent the most catastrophic effects of the climate crisis and protect Antarctica. Thank you.